Right then, it is about 10 to 5. I'm launching at 5, so I've got my order of announcement. So this is everything I've got to set up. So at about 5 to, I'll make all the events live on Facebook, and at 5 I will make all the events live on Fatswimmer and announce them. They're already live on Skiddle. I'll then invite all friends to Facebook events to get some good organic reach. I'll post on the Trippy page with an @ to all events and a few photos. I've already saved this post as a draft, so that's easy to do. Once the events are live, I'll post in each event with a few photos from the previous events, pin those to the top. We'll set up boosts from the Trippy Visions page for each event and start those running ASAP. There's no point waiting, we'll just get them going. The good thing is, if you put just announced in the in the text for the advert, so if people see it and it hasn't got a lot of responses, then they'll be like, oh, it's because it's only just been announced, and they'll be interested. And then in a week or two, when it's still got just announced and it's got 1,000 interested, people will be like, well, that got a lot of engagement quickly. So it's a very good trick to put just announced in, and it's quite clean. I'll do the same with the venue pages and start that from tomorrow, and then I will also boost the Trippy Visions post, and then I'll get cracking. So I'm just going to create some more audiences now. So I'm in Ads Manager. So if you don't know Ads Manager, then watch a few tutorials online and get used to it, because you need to know this if you want to be successful at promoting. So I'm just going to create a few custom audiences. First one is going to be for church in Leeds. So I'm going to go to church, people that have responded. Let's say we'll do going first, and we're going to try and choose some fairly relevant and recent events. So we'll have a look at what's been on recently. What will the people like? So there's Jeff Mills Techno, Cream, Apple Bun. There's all these. I think what I'm going to do is select. First, I'm going to select Triple Cooked, because it's an experience the same, and it's fairly. From looking at the audience insights, we've got decent affinity with the people that like Triple Cooked, also like Trippy Visions. So I'll select Triple Cooked events. And we'll do some of the events that have got, a lot of people. Cream, Resonate. I'll select some Apple Bums as well, because that's pretty much an experience night. I'll also do this Foreverland. So I'll do the Foreverland events. And I'm just going to have a look if there's any more that are fairly relevant. So this one, Canal Mills, Camel Fat. Wildlife, that's another good one. We'll do Wildlife. And then we'll do Clubland, Vintage Kilo, those people might like it. Soul Jam, Defected, we'll do that. Primal Sound, we're going to choose the Primal Sound events as well. What else can we do? Let's have a look. We'll do this one. Halloween, we'll do that. Back to Basics. Sonny Federa, we'll do that. So there's a lot of people that are going to have been to church before. We'll do Martinez Brothers. DJ Mag event. We're going to select Inner City Electronic, that's good. Back to Basics. So there's loads you can do, loads of different events. We'll do the Resonate one, all the Resonate ones as well. So as soon as you get access to a venue's Facebook page, it's not stealing the data, it's fair use. And you can target all these people. If we're doing going, target all these people that have declared that they're going. So I'm going to call that church Going responses, March 19 tour. So create that audience. That'll take a while to populate, but it should be good by tomorrow. Or in a few hours, we'll come back and look at it. I've already done the same with Invisible Wind, like going for the last 365 days. For Gorilla, there's not really that many relevant events because it's mostly gigs, and I've got quite a lot of data for Manchester just from previous TripAdvision, so I'll just stick to the TripAdvision data for that one. What else can we do? Is there anything else to get ready? So I've got page likers and engage with the Facebook page for the boost. So the events are all in draft. So, in about 2 minutes I'll make them all live. You can look at the publishing tools. I haven't got anything ready for Instagram. I'll do that in about half an hour. But if you look at the publishing tools, this is the post that I'll be putting out and boosting just to the page likers and people that have already engaged. Hopefully we get some comments. So we go to drafts, and this is just we've had a pretty incredible some pretty incredible events since we started back in March 2017. Join us for the next chapter as we unveil a mind-bending new stage. So then it's got 4 of our best images, and then it tags all the events. That's what it looks like. So we'll put that live at 5, so that's 5 minutes away now. What I'll do, I will publish the events now, and then hopefully people get a notification saying TripAdvision's just published 3 events. I'll also share it out to people, so I'll go to each event and invite my friends. So I've already clicked going, and I'll get this out to a few of my friends who are actually in Leeds, as they've got their own networks, got locations. I'll just select suggested, select all. Same with the second birthday. So that's quite slow at the moment. What time is it? It's 3 minutes. So we'll select Manchester people. And then we'll go from there, really. I will make the events live on Fatsoma. Hopefully get some advanced sales there. So if you go down to, how do I publish this? Do event. Publish now. Announce now. Save. Then we'll go back to the other ones, do the same. Publish and announce. And same with the last one. So they're all sorted, so we can leave Fatsoma now. What time is it? So 2 minutes to go until you can publish this post. So it's just the waiting game now. Everything's live on Skiddle. Everything's live there. So I can get the ads ready. So I'll go to Ads Manager. And I'll save some of those. Okay, so it is almost time. Still running. Yep, so it's 5, so now I will boost this post, publish this post, and let that go organically for a little bit. And so I'll invite a few more people to this one. Sorry for the spam, people. Doing 3 at once is pretty interesting. I normally launch them one at a time, so this is the first. So I'll leave those. I'll come back to those and post them in a little while. But now I can start looking at creating campaigns. So on Ads Manager, we'll go to Create Campaign. And the first one is going to be engagement. That's going to be event responses. So we're going to call it. We'll do church first. So church, 8th of March, event responses. We're doing this one from the Trip Revisions page. So I'll do a lifetime budget of I don't think how much data I'll have. We'll do £100 between now and tomorrow. So it'll be Friday. So we'll do 100 quid and we'll see how that goes. Run ads on a schedule. So we'll do from about 10 in the morning to about 2 in the morning. We'll go to continue. Full name. First, let's do this first tier. So we'll run it from Trip Revisions. And we're doing it just a single image. The image is already on there, so I'll just select the event. So it's the 8th of March. It'll be just announced. Trip Revisions returns to church Leeds as part of our 2nd birthday celebrations. We have a mind-bending new stage to reveal. To reveal or unveil? I'll put and we have a mind-bending new stage to reveal. So that looks pretty good, looks pretty clean. I don't know if that looks right actually. Just now. I'm just going to call that with a mind-bending new stage. It's got to be clean. Got to be clean, easy to read, and get people enticed. Good photo, people will see that and it'll catch attention. So that's pretty much it, that quickly. Got it set up. It'll probably take an hour to approve. Then we can do the same with Gorilla and the same with Invisible Wind. So we can, actually I didn't even choose the audience, that was pretty silly. One thing I missed was putting in the actual placement. So here's the ad set. And we're going to target it towards people, where is it, audience. So we're going to select, so it'll be leads, so it's going to be our the data from our last event and the going or interested from our last event. So, yeah, so that'll be and we'll do some other data as well. We'll do previous one, so that'll be fine. People that went to the last 2 shows, we want them to be in leads, and we'll do 18 to 22. 22. We'll take it down to about 30 kilometers. And that should be fine. So we'll publish that again. What I'm going to do is duplicate that and do the same with the gorilla event. So duplicate. So we'll do 2. And so this one will be gorilla 13th of March event responses. Cool, we'll go to the ad set. Lifetime budget again, £100, and we'll put in the Manchester data this time. So it's 17th of the 9th, 5th of the 10th. So that should be sorted, and then we'll change it to Manchester. We'll do 30 kilometers, 18 to 22 again, and then the next thing we'll do is go to the ad, and it will be change the event to the 2nd birthday. Change just announced Trooper Visions. Returns. We'll do returns to Manchester for our 2nd birthday with a mind-bending new stage. So that should be fine. And we'll just check that everything's still updated. Yep, and then we're going to publish that. And then we'll do the last one. So the last one is Invisible Wind Factory, and that is on the 23rd. Invisible Wind, 23rd of March. Event responses. So it's just, copy and paste really. It's the same sort of formula that works with all of the events now. Formula's worked well since I started doing it, and it's, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we're going to bring in the Liverpool data. It's 15th of the 12th. Going or interested. We'll also bring in data from before. And we'll do Liverpool. 40 kilometers. 18 to 22 again. And we'll just change the copy in the event. Trooper Visions, that one. So I don't know why it's taken that image. And I'm just going to make sure that the gorilla image is changed as well. Awesome. So that's all set up now. Let's see how long this video's been going. So I've been going for 20 minutes. So now that that's done, I'm going to set up the I'll set up the same ones, but with the venue pages. So what I'll do is duplicate. Do we have? Has that deleted one of the campaigns? I'm just going to refresh. Yep, so there's the free campaigns. So what I'm going to do is then duplicate these and run them again from the venue pages, but with different audiences and with the same text. So yep, hit duplicate. So one copy of each campaign. So we'll start with IWF. So we'll just call them venue. Ad set. We'll do we'll start these on we'll go for the what should we go for? Friday, Saturday. Let's go Saturday. We'll start Saturday at about midday. I'm going to run that for run it for 2 weeks. Actually, no, we'll run it for a week. We'll go heavy for a week, so we'll do £200 in the first week. I'm going to target this towards IWF. Going, we'll do ENRG going plus IWF going. That should be quite a relevant audience. Lives in Liverpool, 18 to 22. And we're going to exclude people who've already responded, so we don't advertise to people twice. I don't know why that's exclude. Oh no, it's like the connection type. That's it. Exclude people who've already responded to your event. So it's quite a useful one. This, so you don't advertise to people that have already responded. It actually loads it. So 3.3. Which one is it? So Invisible Wind is 308. So that's that one. And yeah, so same again. Hit publish. Oh, actually no. I forgot to change the page which you do it from, which I shall do now. No, this has been quite slow. I'll close a few of my a few things. So we'll do one ad. and we want to do it from the invisible win page. Obviously get permission from the pages to start running these sort of ads. And we'll just change the text slightly. Where's the... So we'll just change that with a mind-bending new stage. And that should be fine. We'll publish that. Next up, we'll do the gorilla one. Actually, no, we're not going to do the gorilla one. We shall scrap that one, but we shall do the church one. So we want to go to ad set. And we're going to change it to the church events. It says that's 14,000, so that's quite a lot. It's quite a good audience. Add the connection type again. Exclude people. Add an event. So that is the top one this time. And then go over to the ads, change the Facebook page, and you are sorted. Tripping into leads with mind bending new stage. Awesome. So now we're going to hit that's all sorted. Oh no, church page. I knew I forgot something. So they're all published. I'm just going to delete the gorilla event, and then I shall post in the events just with some engaging stuff. So I want to delete the gorilla copy, and I'll come back and evaluate these in a few days, just as a little update, just to see how they're performing. But they should do pretty well. So we're going to delete this copy. Oh, actually, before I forget, I'm going to boost the post. Boost the post from the Trivisions page, just to our fans and the people that have engaged before, and hopefully we'll get a good response from that. And I'll pin it to the top as well. See, it's pretty visual at the moment. Nice when people come onto the page. There's good videos, good photos, and we will pin this to the top. And give it a boost. I'm just going to like that from my page actually. So we'll boost this post. We don't want to add a button, we just want this to be some nice engagement. I'll do it over, I'll probably do it over, yeah, just Facebook, and it'll be, where are the ones? Page engagement. It's hard when you've got so many audiences. Revision to page engagement, 60 days, we'll do that one, and we will do, or should we do page? Yeah, we'll do that one first. I'm going to boost that for, let's boost that for a day and just put £10 on it just to get a bit of engagement. So yeah, we'll hit boost. And once that's done, so that's done, we're going to start. I'm just going to post that in the event, and then that's pretty much everything done for launch. So we'll get these events up. So I've got some decent photos to post out, and then I'll just pin them to the top. So we will add a few photos from the church events that we've done in the past. So I've got some decent albums. So we'll look at church. So I like that's probably, actually no, I'll do, because I've already used that photo. I will use this one, is a nice one. I will also do 20. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that one. I've got the mask one as well. And I'll just write something like we've created some pretty immersive stages last times. Join us as part of our second birthday celebrations as we unveil our most impressive stage to date. ... for suspense. I'll post that. And I'll do the same for the other two. Just make sure I pin this as well. I've also got some video content to post out, which I'll do in the future. So I've just uploaded the photos and wrote these, just make it a bit quicker. So for the Manchester one, I've just put, it's been 20 months and 15 events since our first event back at Antwerp Mansion. We tried to raid the bar each time of our stages, and for our second birthday, we've got something very special planned. So just a few of the photos from the progression of the stages. So I'll post that one, and then just for the Liverpool one, I just did a few photos from Liverpool. We're back at Invisible Wind on 23rd of March with a mind-bending new stage. I'm just going to add the other photos for this though. So I'll add the church one, and then I'll add just one from I'll do the face one as well. So I'm just going to pin this one. and also pin this one, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. So I'll do a few things on Instagram, but we don't really get that much organic reach on Instagram. But hopefully that's been a good insight into what I do when launching an event. Set up the ads, set up the events, get everything ready, and then just let everything run, and the engagement should start. The tickets should start selling, and yep, just monitor ads, make sure they're not overspending. But other than that, thanks for watching, and see you in an update in a few days. Bye.